Simon dreamed of getting into the Navy since childhood. He was constantly drawing ships. Every day, Simon and his parents came to the beach and just admired the sea. He even wrote short stories about sea voyages. Simon and his parents were sure that he would be in the Navy when he grew up, but fate decided another way. Due to an old injury, he was unable to qualify for the Navy. This upset Simon very much because it was the main dream of his life, and he didn't see himself anywhere but the sea. Then the guy tried to get a job on a long-distance ship, but an accident happened. His mother was seriously ill, and she needed careful care. Simon couldn't leave his family at such a difficult moment. He decided that he would give up his dream to help his father take care of his mother. "Son, you don't have to give up on your dream for me," she told him and gently ran her hand over Simon's cheek. "You're the most important person in the world, Mommy. There's no way I'm leaving you." Simon took her hand. The guy got a job at a construction site, but this job only depressed him. Colleagues asked why he was so sullen all the time, and Simon enthusiastically told them about his dream to work at sea. "Life doesn't always happen the way we want it to," a senior colleague told him. These words did not cheer Simon up, but rather finished him off. And after that working day, he came to the beach to look at the waves and dream. And then he saw two boys with surfboards. They tried to overcome the wave, but they didn't succeed. Then Simon decided to help them since he used to surf seriously himself. Simon showed them how to hold onto the board, and the boys succeeded. "Are you a surf coach?" one of them asked. "No," Simon replied. "It's a pity, otherwise we would have signed up for training with you." And then Simon thought, why shouldn't he really become a surf coach? So he can be closer to the sea, to his mother, and at the same time educate children. He signed up for training and, having received a certificate, opened registrations for training. The first to sign up were the boys whom he helped. As time went by, the number of students increased. Finally, the guy began to get real pleasure from work. He was happy, and his parents were also happy for their son because he was able to find his calling in life. And one day, Simon remembered what his colleague said about how life doesn't always work out the way we want it to. He smiled because the colleague was right. Once Simon saw himself only as a sailor, but fate decreed otherwise. And despite this, Simon was even glad that he could find himself in something else. Every person has their own dreams, but not all dreams tend to come true, and it is important at this moment not to give up and not dwell on your failures. And it is important to discover new opportunities for yourself in order to find your calling in the world.